Hi, it's Alison Canavan, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Maria from Life Cleanse and Caroline from Honest About Health. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Now, today we're going to talk about making the switch, and what I mean about that is making the switch from what we consider regular deodorants that can have a lot of toxins in them, like parabens and phthalates and sulfates, and the main one is aluminium. That is the main thing I would like you to take from this video today, is to try and get a deodorant that has no aluminium in it. For years I used really strong deodorants, and I even at one stage got a prescription strength deodorant to completely stop myself sweating under my arms, because I sweat when I'm stressed, I sweat when I'm nervous, and as a young model I used to be really embarrassed because I used to sweat at fashion shows, and if you can imagine doing shows in Paris, it's just really uneasy when you're 15 or 16 and you're sweating into really expensive clothes. But what I have come to learn and understand over the years is that it's a little bit better to put up with a little bit of body odour than to be putting all these really bad toxins into our system. And we do now know just how bad these toxins are. They disrupt our endocrine system, they disrupt our hormones, and they're just not good to be consistently and constantly putting into their system. And girls, that's really what I want to talk about today, because I think we need to be careful not to go too extremist in this area and to be saying, you know, you must do this and not do this. And I know you feel like this as well, Caroline, about the use of deodorants.
Yeah, I mean, I like to use natural deodorants. I don't use them 100% of the time, and that's the truth. So day to day, your average day, I'll use a natural deodorant. But if I have a big event, like you said, somewhere you know the nerves are going to be chronic, I will use maybe more traditional deodorant that I know will be that little bit stronger.
And I think that's really important, that if you're going to start making the switch into the more natural world and thinking about kind of what you're putting in your body, it is okay if you have an important meeting or something that makes you nervous to use the other deodorant once in a while for your confidence levels while you're kind of making the switch. What do you think?
I think as well there's a whole process that your body goes through when you're making these kind of switches. So firstly, from switching to natural products for the body, but also when people clean up their diet, they can find a similar thing. Like, people might think, oh, you know, I went from eating processed things to super clean, surely everything should be better and I should also smell better. But actually there is a process that your body goes through, that you're getting into quite a deep cleansing cycle when you're releasing all of these toxins, and that's a place where
do you know what I found? When I was initially making the switch, there's kind of a 2 to 3 week period where you kind of have to put up a little bit of body odour.
Yeah. And 3 week would be kind of the, you know, the main, if you are making kind of a long-term switch.
Yes.
It's going to be probably a 3
So you kind of have to understand your body's rebalancing, and it's trying to, I suppose you're allowing your body to do what it naturally does, really. One of the top tips I would have is do a little body scrub under your arms, keep wipes with you, because it is the build-up of bacteria that actually causes the odour smell that we're talking about. But I've used so many different deodorants, and I know you girls are a big fan of different brands, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I have to say, ladies, I just didn't understand the natural crystal deodorants. I just don't feel they worked. I don't know if any of you have ever tried them.
Yeah, well, like you said, there's no point in having natural deodorant if it doesn't do the job it's supposed to do. So I haven't used a vast amount. You guys have a lot more experience, but I know the Jason ones, they're favourites of yours.
I love them.
Like those.
This is supposed to be put on just after your shower when your skin is a bit damp, and I tried every which way to use it because I really kind of want to give things a chance and I want them to work. But I have to say that the crystal ones were kind of not for me. I think because I'm stuck in my old ways, I still like a little bit of fragrance.
Yeah.
And what would your favourite fragrance be?
I found, like, I had a lovely spray based one, and it had a really nice fresh lemony fragrance, and I thought that was just a really nice fresh
And
smell.
where is that from?
I actually got that one over in the US, so it's not a brand that we have here. Ones that I've tried here are these Jason ones. I found those quite good as well, and I've used the one like this format, but in the aloe.
So they have the roll on in the Jason, and they also have the stick, which is this one as well. The one thing I say about natural deodorants, I don't personally think, and this is a personal thing again, that you can get through the day without reapplying.
No, I agree.
I'd agree with that, definitely, yeah.
So I think you have to have it in your handbag. And this Tisserand actually is a brilliant one. Have you tried this?
No.
This is, it's a rose blend. It's really beautiful, and it doesn't clog pores. It's completely natural, and it's non-stick as well. And this is a brilliant travel size as well, and I think if you smell it, it's got a very delicate rose flavour. This actually is one of the ones, I will say, that lasts a bit longer than the others, so you don't have to reapply it as often. So that's the Tisserand. It's aromatherapy. These are the spray from Weleda. this is very fresh. It's invigorating, but I kind of feel with the sprays, you know the way you're used to putting on the other sprays, it dries instantly, no stains on your clothes. And I found with these, you have to kind of go around flapping your arms a little bit to wait for them to dry.
Not them as
I
practical.
find them handy for the reapplying though, to just have the
Yes.
spray in the bag. I find it easy for that. But
For the really committed, you can actually make your own deodorant.
Tell us more.
Well, as you know, I love essential oils, so you can make a blend with baking soda, coconut oil, and you can add then your essential oil of choice. So like that, if you love citrus smells,
yeah, I
like we do,
choose the
Yeah.
you're
lemon
gonna use
one,
your
definitely.
lemon, your lemongrass.
Wild orange, one of my favourites.
Yeah, beautiful. And then like that, if you want your rose, you can just add the rose essential oil or
So
lavender.
baking soda, coconut oil, and some of your essential oils. And
Yeah.
how would you...
cornstarch as well.
Cornstarch.
Exactly. So that's your kind of binding agent. You just mix them all together, and then those who want to be kind to the environment as well, you can reuse packaging like this.
Oh,
so you
brilliant.
just bind them in the bowl, push them in here.
So bind
into
them
an
in the
empty one,
bowl.
push them into an empty
I
one.
feel another video coming on.
Yeah, leave it set. So leave it somewhere cool. It doesn't need to. Be
Awesome.
fresh.
So you can reuse
your packaging.
the packaging that's there. And finally, last but not least, I let a couple of my friends and my sisters try this one, but it's tea tree. It might be a bit too strong for somebody, but what I thought this was really good for is people that are used to having and needing the security of a strong scent.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good one. So this is Australian tea tree from Optima. And this actually has baking soda in it as well.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
this one. I love melon.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
love
like
tea
that
tree.
one. Yeah,
I think you really
it's
have
very
to like
clean
tea tree.
smell, which is obviously what you
Yes,
want from a
it's a very
deodorant.
clean
Yeah.
smell. So if you
It's an
don't mind
important one.
smelling of tea tree, I suppose
Yeah.
this is our
Yeah.
top pick. So ladies, your top pick from the bunch on the table.
For me, it's definitely this one.
The Jason.
Yeah.
For me, it's actually the tea tree, and I love tea tree oil. I think it's really good. It's a beautiful essential oil.
I have to say, these are joined for me because I did find them all equally good. So there is so many in your local health food store. Lots of the supermarkets stock them as
Yeah.
well today. I know they have Jason and everybody sells Walida and they're all available online. But have fun, try different ones out. Be a little patient with your body. Let your body kind of rebalance and do what it's supposed to do. But as I've said before, a little older is far less harmful than the toxins that are in the deodorants that are around nowadays.